Wednesday, one filled with some sunshine, some cooler temperatures, but a pretty nice Wednesday in the books. Your Thursday looks to be just as bright, around the same temperatures. And then we're still talking about a big change coming for the latter part of your work week and your weekend. Two major weather players nowhere close to Eastern Kentucky or the state as a whole at this hour, but the chance for some showers, maybe some thunderstorms as well, and we'll be closely watching that for the rest of the week. An updated forecast in just a few moments. COVID numbers, of course, because we have to go there and need to as well. But also, we'll take you to last night's McGuffin County Hornet doubleheader, the special presentation that took place in between games, some great highlights and more scores for Johnson County neighbors as well, and a lot of other news and information. Also, your most up-to-date list of candidate filings for McGuffin County. First off, well, let's back up. Let's just go there. First of all, right into our most recent list of candidate filings, which you will be able to find, among a lot of other very important things, of course, in tomorrow's edition of the Sagesville Independent, going to press right about as I speak to you if you're watching the early show. For County Judge Executive, still 3 candidates, 2 Democrats, Rick Howard, and incumbent and current Judge Executive Matt Wireman, and Republican Carter Whitaker. For County Clerk, still 2 candidates, 2 Democrats, Clerk Renee Arnett Shepard and Big Tony Allen. PBA, Republican Rebecca Allen, our PBA, the only to file thus far. The Sheriff's race, still the largest race as far as number of candidates right now. We have 3 Republicans, William Bill Meade, Coney Sambo Brown, and Neil Adams. And a total of 4 Democrats now. David Neal Howard, Ray McCarty, Timothy Watkins, and Dakota Murphy, all running for sheriff of McGuffin County. 1 candidate for jailer, and that is our jailer, Brian Montgomery. County attorney, still 2 candidates, both Democrats, Travis Joseph and Jeff Lovely. Magistrate District 1, Darrell Ray Howard, Magistrate of District 1, and Jordan Howard, both Republicans. Magistrate District 2, Eddie Jenkins, Republican, Darrell Russell, Republican, and Democrat and Magistrate Buckler Master. And District 3, Magistrate Joe Bailey on the Democratic ticket, being challenged by Democratic candidate Charles Brown, and Republicans J.R. Ratliff and Tim Conley have also filed for District 3 Magistrate. Constable District 1, Louis Patrick and James Rudd. Constable District 2, Cash Edward Jordan and Ken Literal. Constable District 3, Stephen Reisner. Coroner Mark Jenkins. And for state filings right now, for U.S. Senator Charles Booker out of Louisville, John Merrill out of McKee, both Democrats, Tammy Stainfield, Republican, out of Marion. State Senator for District 30, Brandon Smith, Republican, and from Sagesville, Terry V. Salyer on the Democratic ticket running for our state senator, which encompasses, I believe, a total of 6 counties, including McGuffin. Court of Appeals in the 7th District, Larry Thompson out of Pikeville. Dennis Judge, the only candidate for his seat, District Judge. For the 36th District, Dennis Prater, again, U.S. Representative for the 5th District, Hal Rogers, as well as Gerardo Serrano and Rich Van Dam, all Republicans. And for State Representative, John Blanton is the only to file for his seat thus far. And for Circuit Judge of the 36th, Kim Cornett Childers is also the only to file for her seat. That's your filings up to date. Remember, January the 7th is the deadline. We are now under a month away from our complete list of candidates for the upcoming May primary election. Hard to believe another election year is here. With that said, headlines will begin right after this.
The team at Appalachian Wireless wants to say thank you as they kick off the holidays with a special event, the Appalachian Wireless 30th Anniversary Holiday Sale. Appalachian Wireless is celebrating 30 years, and we want to say thank you with a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in-store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale and giveaway. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Call the pros. All Pro Gutter Works specializes in seamless gutters, vinyl siding, metal roofing, replacement doors and windows, remodeling or adding on to your home with free and fair estimates backed by decades of happy and return customers with guaranteed satisfaction and 18 months 0% financing. All Pro Gutter Works. 349-9999. From Darren and Joyce Hensley at Head Over Heels in Paintsville, they wish you a wonderful and Merry Christmas. And if you want to look your best for the holidays, they've got over 37 years of picture-perfect cuts, colors, perms, and straighteners. And some great gift ideas with Christmas specials and products. Walk in or call for an appointment. Tuesday through Friday, 10 in the morning till they're done. Head over Hills at the bottom of the Starfire Hill in Paintsville. Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sagesville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Seasons are changing. Don't get caught in the cold. Call McGuffin County Heating and Cooling now. They have super affordable rates. They service all brands. They are a certified Platinum American Standard dealer and installer, and available with 24-hour service at 349-1058.
SSI and disability cases are harder to win these days. You need all the help you can get. If the government has turned you down, I will not. Many factors are considered when a claim is being processed, like your age, education, physical, and mental disabling conditions. When it comes time to winning your disability case, you should not face a federal judge alone. You need an attorney who is experienced, determined, hardworking, knowledgeable, and dedicated to helping you win benefits that you deserve. If you need help with your SSI or disability case, call me, Donald Wayne McFarland, and let me go to work for you.
At Sagesville National Bank, they know your house is much more than your home. It's an investment, and for many of us, the biggest we'll ever make. And whether it's for needed repairs and maintenance, or a new addition or renovation to give you some more room and more equity, let Sagesville National Bank deal with all the financial work and worry. Real and real competitive, hometown, homegrown, home improvement loans at Sagesville National.
You would be hard-pressed. You could find some other professions which carry the same weight and dedication to them. But I think we can all come to agreement that you could find none no more important, no more difficult, no more challenging, and none that takes a more unique individual than that of being a social worker. And to that end, some good news today, as the governor announced an immediate pay raise and other steps to go towards improving of Kentucky's kids and families.
My main job was to listen, and I did my best. They talked about the challenges our social workers face and the necessary changes we need in how our social workers are recruited and retained. I thank all the social workers that are here today and those working across our state. I appreciate your engagement with me and the trust you put in having that conversation. In the best of times, what our social workers do is truly incredible. In a time of COVID, there is not an adjective that can define the heroism, the compassion that our social workers show, and there's not a word that can express our gratitude for what they do enough. COVID has made their jobs twice as difficult. They've shown up every day to get the job done.
And to thank those amazing social workers for their incredible work and to recognize the significant number of resignations the state is seeing today, the governor announced a pay increase and a plan to recruit and retain more social workers. The plan, an immediate 10% pay increase for social workers, a pilot program as well that expedites hiring, and a proposed student loan forgiveness program. The governor said today's announcements would not have happened without the advocacy efforts of social workers that he referred to there at the beginning of his statement, and that the plan will be more effective because the ideas came directly from Kentucky's social workers. The governor said beginning on December the 16th, all social workers and family support staff across state government agencies will receive a 10% raise funded through an approximate $15 million in the existing budget. That is more than 3,900 employees in numerous roles which serve our kids and our Kentucky families.
Also from the governor's office today, COVID numbers yesterday. As I told you, the governor announcing 2,728 new cases. That put us over the 800,000 case mark officially for Kentucky yesterday, 802,417. Also 59 new deaths yesterday, bringing that total to 11,348. While today we had another extremely high death count, one of our highest.
70 deaths today, 3,032 cases. Our positivity rate back up at over 9% as it has been more or less for days at 9.14%. 3,032 cases statewide again, and 70 new deaths to add. Some good news tonight, though, real quickly before we go on to our local numbers. Pfizer today said that a booster dose of its vaccine may offer very good protection against the new Omicron variant, even though the initial 2 doses do appear significantly less effective. Pfizer and BioNTech said that while 2 doses may not be protective enough to prevent infection, recent lab tests showed that a booster, that third shot, increased by 25 times a person's level of virus-fighting antibodies. They say that blood samples taken a month or so after the booster showed that people had levels of Omicron neutralizing antibodies similar to amounts proven protective against earlier variants after 2 doses. So if you needed a reason to go get a booster, that should be it. Scientists have been speculating that the big jump in antibodies that comes with a 3rd dose of vaccines might be enough to ward off any decrease at all in effectiveness. Good news. We could certainly use good news. Here's your state incident rate map as a whole today. We've got a total of 105 counties in the red and 15 not. McGuffin County fell about 5 points down to 70.5%, but still well above that 25 that it takes to be in the red. But we join nearly all of the rest of Kentucky. Johnson County, glad to report, still in the orange, 23.2, as are some of our neighbors, Breathitt and Knott County, but by and large, the majority of the state still well into the red or critical zone, and many of them still at 70 or larger, making up about 10% or so of the red, 10 to 15% of the red counties. As for our local numbers from the McGuffin County Health Department, those just in, going back to recap the week real quickly, Saturday we had only 1 case, and Sunday we had only 2, but Monday we had 17, and then yesterday they reported 8, and then today's 14 cases brings us to a total of 42 and counting for the week, which is still so far, but with 2 more days to count, less than that 90 that we had last week. Active cases today in McGuffin County, total 92. I believe that's a bit of an increase from yesterday's 84. Hospitalized today, I believe, still stands at 3 total for McGuffin County.
Still a lot of sports to come right now. What's on tap on tonight's McGuffin Farm Bureau community calendar?
And a little intro music there probably gives it away. A happy birthday wish tonight. Happy 85th birthday, Charlotte. Happy birthday to you, Charlotte Jackson. Happy 85th birthday with a lot of love from your daughter, Zanya, family, and friends. Happy 85th to you. Happy. We hope you've had a wonderful, happy birthday. Going on to calendar announcements, a reminder about the Summer Sausage Workshop, sponsored by our McGuffin County Extension Service. Now, this is going to be 2 to 5 next Monday. They've only got a few spots available, so if you haven't already called, you need to call because they will fill up quick. You get in these workshops, hands-on experience in making summer sausage, and you get to take your own roll home for the holidays. I mean, if you don't eat it before the holidays, just say that's me. But they're free, space is limited, so call tomorrow just as soon as you can. Remember, the toy drive desperately needs your help. They need hundreds of toys like they always give away after the Christmas parade in Sagesville that they didn't get to do. So if you could drop off a new unwrapped toy at City Hall, the Sagesville Fire Department, the Rescue Squad, the McGuffin County Health Department, they have bins outside you can drop them off in. If you want to call and make a monetary donation or a toy donation, they'll come to you, whatever it takes. Just call City Hall, 349-2409. They have to have them by next Tuesday to get them to some wonderful and soon-to-be happy kids this Christmas here in Sagesville, McGuffin County. Don't forget that the McGuffin Order of the Eastern Star, number 562, by the way, is having their annual Christmas party December the 17th. That is next Friday. All OES, Masonic, and Rainbow members and their families are invited. No ornament exchange, and please bring a finger food if you can, and Santa will be there, so bring a gift for your kids to open. And bring your calendar announcement, birthdays, and anniversaries to me so I can tell everyone about them. From there, we have complete services tonight, which have now been said as we turn to our obituaries, brought to you by the McGuffin County Funeral Home for 69-year-old James D. Bailey of Lexington, formerly of Sagesville. He passed away Monday at the Baptist Health Hospital in Lexington, the son of the late Archie and Opal Wireman Bailey. James is survived by his daughter, Gloria Ann Ballinger, brothers Roger Lee and Paul B. Bailey, sisters Ellery Reisner and Carol Collins, and Phyllis Allen, as well as 3 grandkids and 5 great-grandchildren. Services will be this Friday at 1 from the McGuffin County Funeral Home. Friends can visit the funeral home that morning beginning at 11 for visitation. Services have also been set for 43-year-old Michael Keith, known by his friends and family as Rat Boy Salyer of Pricey, who passed away Saturday at his home. The son of Danny Salyer and Gail Kramer Salyer, he's survived by his parents and his son Jackson Calloway Salyer, his sister Ashley, stepsister Kathy Snyder, 3 step-nieces, and a host of family and friends. He's preceded in death by his companion, John and Nicole Adams Salyer. And services in his honor will start Sunday afternoon at 2 from the McGuffin County Funeral Home. Visitation will begin Saturday evening after 6. And I'm told that 55-year-old Angela Wireman Ingram of Gunlock passed away on today's date at her home. She's survived by her husband Lonnie, and arrangements are incomplete at this time. If this doesn't get your motor running, you need a new motor. JJs Burgers and Beer is now serving breakfast and burgers. 99-cent breakfast sandwiches, BLTs, platters starting at $3.99 with sausage, bacon, chicken, pork tenderloin, or bologna. Oh my goodness. And it's all just as over-the-top tasty as their gourmet-style burgers, wings, and pizza. And you can have it all, breakfast or lunch, anytime, Monday through Friday, 7 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. That's breakfast and lunch all day. Dine in, drive through, and fuel up your other motor before you leave. JJ's Burgers and Beer at Speedy's in Sagersville. Santa's coming. And before the days turn into hours, turn your sights and senses loose at the seasonal shop. There's unique, special gifts for everyone on your list. And if you want to make your home feel magical this Christmas, they have the home decor to do it. And be sure and watch for special sales between now and all the way up to Christmas Eve at Santa's second favorite place to shop, the seasonal shop in downtown Sagersville. It's all right. We know there's going to be a lot of boxes open between now and Christmas. It's all right because we know what one of your favorites is going to be. Sure, it's here year-round, but for some reason, pot pies seem to taste a little bit better this time of year. Get one now at your Sagersville, Lee's Famous Recipe. Where shopping local and saving on the best gifts ever sounds as good as some of the great presents you're going to find in Frasers Prater Drug Store and the Radio Shack. They've got killer karaoke systems, the best way to break out that vinyl, premier sounds from Pyle, like waterproof speaker systems, guitar amps, surround sounds. They've got guitars and strings and things. Guns and knives, the lowest price in Sagersville on all Case XX knives. These and hundreds in store now. And until they're gone, this incredible selection of Smith & Wesson 38 Special Bodyguards, not $533 like they are everywhere else, but $449. That's till they're gone, and this right here is all they have. With other big Christmas markdowns on great guns in the store. But you better hurry. Santa's coming. That's Frasers Prater Drug Store next to the seasonal shop in downtown Sagersville.
A doubleheader last night here for Hornet fans with a special presentation to one of our Hornets in between games.
I wrapped up the show, got my cameras together, got there late in the first game for the Lady Hornets. They tipped off at 6. It was down to the 2-minute mark. They were down 27-67 to the ladies from Lawrence County. The McGuffin County Lady Hornets in the hunt for their win number 2 of the season last night, but it wasn't going to happen against Lawrence County. 27-68 was your final score, leaving the Lady Hornets at 1-4. Now, on to the boys. For the boys, this was their home opener. Girls have had 3 home games this season, but this was the first one for the boys. Game number 3 of the season for the boys, as it was their home opener after splitting the first 2 with a win at Pike Central and a loss at Floyd Central just this past Saturday night. The Hornets returning this season with most of their starting players, which is a pretty good place to be.
It is. We, of course, got Aiden Barnett and Grayson Whitaker, Ben Lafferty back. Much improved Zane Whitaker. Lost Isaiah Sire last year, so that's the real spot that we're worried about coming into the season. And Ethan Sire's been filling that role pretty much to this point. We're taking some bumps along the way, but he's progressing nicely. 1-1 right now. Beat a good Pike Central team at Pike Central. Controlled the game early on at Floyd Central, and then our immaturity showed, and I felt like we basically gave that game away. So just learn and move to the next game, and hopefully those same mistakes don't reappear.
With Coach Castle obviously hoping that they didn't appear during last night's home opener, with the Hornets planning on coming out and making a run early at the Morgan County Cougars.
Well, I certainly hope so. I think we've prepared well enough to come out if we play hard and hit some shots. With this year's team, if we rebound the basketball and can get out in transition, I think that we can be in any game that we play. But we got to keep the foot on the throttle. Something we didn't do at Floyd Central, so like I said, hopefully we learn from that.
And a little more pre-game activity. The sophomore Aiden Barnett racking up preseason 1,500 points.
This time, McGuffin County High School would like to recognize number 2, Aiden Barnett. This year, in the district tournament, Aiden passed the 1,500 point mark. And also, Aiden was voted all-district, all-region team for the 15th region.
Now, let's play with McGuffin County opening up scoring about a minute in, and going back to what Coach Castle said about rebounding and not letting their foot off the throttle, and an improved sophomore Zane Whitaker stepping up his game, and the Hornets jump out to 7-0 early. Then Barnett picks the Cougars' pockets, and a little teamwork and a little follow-up, and it's good for 2. And Barnett to Spencer Howard for the 3. And like Coach said, rebound, rebound, rebound. And with 12 ticks left to go in the first quarter, Barnett steals after the inbound, and he's out front all alone and slams an exclamation point on the first 8 minutes at home. As the Hornets were calm, they were composed, and made it clear last night they were there to play as a team. Capping off the first half with Ethan Salyers looking to where the ball would be and taking it all the way home, to Reed Meadows sinking the 3, and Aiden Barnett with another at the buzzer. Hornets led 42-14 at the half. Final score last night hosting Morgan County, 74-48.
It's as much back to normal right now as it can get, or as it has been since the pandemic. So it's good to be back in the gym. Good to see fans, and the band in the crowd. So good atmosphere.
And a quick recap: McGuffin County 73, Morgan County 48. That puts the boys at 2-1 on the season. That also puts them back here at home Friday night. That's right, another home game for the boys. This Friday night, they'll be hosting Martin County, tip-off set for 7:30. That's right, another Great night of local basketball. The next home game not until next week on the 16th, so we've got a little while. Lady Hornets, again, 27-68, your final score. They are back in action at home here as well. They're hosting Pike Central tomorrow night. Tip-off set for 7:30. The girls right now with the 1 win against Phelps and 4 losses, looking for a comeback against Pike Central again tomorrow night, 7:30. Let's turn it over to Johnson County right now, beginning with Johnson Central High School. Tommy McKenzie and his Golden Eagles. It was a 47-52 win over Breathitt County in the Mountain Classic. And that takes them on to face Shelby Valley later on this weekend, this Saturday in the next round of the Mountain Classic. That'll be Saturday morning at 11. Central, of course, first game was a COVID cancellation. And then Breathitt County, their actual first game of the season. So they're just now getting rolling at Central for the boys. As for the Lady Eagles, 2 games, 2 losses. The last one was against Letcher Central at Letcher Central, 34-61. Their first win could come during their next game, which is at Lawrence County this Friday night. Tip-off set for 6 o'clock for that one. Lady Eagles, Lawrence County, Friday at